Ladies and gentlemen, 2027 is likely to be a two-horse race between Tinubu and Peter Obi. With the way things are looking now, it's likely Atiku and Rotimi Amaechi may have to sit 2027 out. You see that trap, that legal trap that we warned about, that was meant for Peter Obi, but Peter Obi escaped. It's like that trap is going to catch Atiku and Amaechi, trap them in ADC, a paralyzed ADC, an ADC in coma that may not be viable for the 2027 election. How? With the indefinite adjournment of the case between David Mark and Bola, right? With that indefinite adjournment, that leaves a legal loophole, a conundrum, a stalemate, right? Because the subsisting judgment from Justice Joyce Abdul Malik that nullified David Mark held congresses and convention, that judgment, David Mark has gone on appeal now. They have appealed that case. So, when it will come up for Court of Appeal, nobody knows. And if it comes up at the Court of Appeal and it's the judgment or the outcome is not in favor of David Mark, it means, of course, he will appeal. Whoever it is that even wins will appeal to the Supreme Court. Now, the case of the leadership tussle between Bola and David Mark, if it eventually is reassigned to another judge, hopefully, not the same Justice Joyce Abdul Malik, hopefully, because if it is, then it's almost game over. It is not possible for Justice Joyce Abdul Malik to give a ruling or a judgment that is different from the one he already gave against David Mark in the case between David Mark and the state chairman of the ADC. So if that case is reassigned, it means that a new date will be fixed, and of course, the trial will hold. Whatever the outcome, it will go on appeal and go on appeal again up to the Supreme Court. All of these, we are talking months, and we are just how many days to May 30, which is the deadline for holding primaries. Now, here is where it is looking like Atiku Abubakar and Rotimi Amaechi will not be on the ballot for 2027. It's looking like it. Because Justice Joyce Abdul Malik has nullified the congresses and the convention, it means that you cannot hold primaries. It means that for ADC to hold primaries, they have to hold fresh congresses. Or they wait out the appeal up to the Supreme Court. Fresh congresses. And if that is the case, it means that they already will miss out of the 21 days notice that INEC requires. Monday, which is the next work day now, is May 11. And from May 11 to May 30 is less than 21 days. So if these congresses are nullified, it means that ADC will not be able to hold primaries. You can't hold primaries with illegal congresses. You can't. So now, another person may argue and say, what if they decamp? It's already too late to decamp. It's already too late for Atiku and Rotimi Amaechi to decamp. Some people had fears that they may decamp to NDC to go and meet Peter Obi. And they were worried because it appeared as though NDC had not done anything about zoning. But please, it has been laid to rest. NDC has zoned the ticket for the presidency to the south for the 2027 elections. Now, even Atiku and Rotimi Amaechi cannot decamp to NDC because if you recall, May 6th, that was what the national leader, Seriake Dixon, the national leader of NDC, said was the date they were submitting their electronic membership register to INEC. May 6th has come and gone. Today is May 8th. So they can't even decamp anymore. Look, May 10 deadline is the last final deadline for political parties that want to hold their primaries on May 30. How feasible is that a political party may want to hold their primaries on May 30? How feasible? All the political parties would have submitted their register before now. Except a Rotimi Amaechi and an Atiku Abubakar have secretly decamped to another political party. Except they have secretly decamped to another political party before today, May 8th, Friday. They cannot decamp to another political party anymore because they will not be able to meet the deadline for submitting the electronic membership register to INEC. So Atiku and Rotimi Amaechi are trapped in an ADC that is likely to be a sitting duck, paralyzed, in coma, unable to participate in the 2027 elections. It means that Atiku and Rotimi Amaechi may not be on the ballot after all. What does this mean for those of you saying 2027 will be a repeat of 2023? It simply means you're wrong. If Atiku or Rotimi Amaechi are not on the ballot, the next two most popular candidates will simply be Tinubu versus Peter Obi. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Coupled with the fact that Nigerians are already energized across all parts of the country. From the south to the north, everybody is excited because of the Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso option, the OK ticket. Some people had argued that, oh no, people like this former NHIA boss, that the North will not queue behind Obi Kwankwaso ticket. But data, polls that are coming out shows that the North is excited about the Obi Kwankwaso ticket. So 2027 is really going to be interesting. Tinubu is looking more and more like a one-term president right now. Because he's not going to be able to rig. When the people come out in their millions with this energy that they are feeling now, and the structures that we have put in place, the votewatch.pro and PU Marshal, they cannot rig. They cannot rig. Nobody can rig the election. Many of us sometimes argue that, oh, it's not only APC that rigs, oh, PDP rigs, oh, that party rigs. Okay, fine. With votewatch.pro and PU Marshal, nobody can rig. Free, fair, and credible election. Free, fair, and credible. Guess who wins? Guess who wins? This is exciting. It just gives me joy. I'm just hoping or waiting to see the miracle that Atiku and Rotimi Amaechi will pull. You know that viral video, maybe you have not seen it. There's a viral video where Kenneth Okonkwo was seen describing Atiku as a juju man, a marabout, a juju man. Maybe Atiku will be able to use that marabout. If it is true, according to what Kenneth Okonkwo said, to now do some magic, perform some magic for ADC to wiggle their way out of this. But what are their chances? Very, very slim right now. This is what you get when you have leaders that are arrogant, that do not consider or respect the constitution of their party, or think that they can just bulldoze their way through. When you're scheming, the adage is true. They say, the man that is trying to hold another man down will use all of his energy to hold him down. But you see the funny thing, that man too will remain down at the risk of, the person that was held down escaping to fly away. This is what has happened with Atiku and Peter Obi. This is what has happened with Tinubu and Peter Obi. 2027 is likely going to be a two-horse race. Fingers crossed.